Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 16 investments video. Plenty of good cards to invest in this week, especially due to a lot of people had kept Team of the Week SBC packs and it proved quite handy, and hopefully you got some good snipes earlier in the week through rewards and so forth. So smash likes as always guys, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GSLegend. All links are down below for playlists in the channel and social media links as always. As I said, plenty to cover in this, so hopefully you find this useful as always. So Perrin is our first shout. He is literally the cheapest 85 gold just now. It's like 20k in album. I've missed so many in that 15 to 18k bracket. It is kind of just crazy. I saw someone on my Twitter got one for about 12k, which was quite impressive. 12-13k, which was impressive. Danny Wilson, he goes for like minimum price. I've just continually missed so many of him for minimum. It's kind of crazy. It's a bit annoying, but I'll eventually nab one with a bit of luck. Probably try during squad battle rewards tomorrow. That's probably another good time to nab him. Then Donker, the position change on him, he's useful because of like being Belgium. A lot of like players like De Bruyne, Hazard, Lukaku. There's always points where they could be touted for a play of the month, and you've got to be kind of wary of players like Den Donker. But still a nice. Oh no, to bid 100k, that'd be all we need. But he goes for around 13k. Lovren, definitely always handy for play of the month. If you go for like 20k, and like for an EPL it goes for like 20. Even an 84 inform in general that's going for 20k at most. I would say it's worth taking that chance. Esquerdo, he goes for around 15 to 18k. I've seen him even go as high as 20, which is a bit crazy. But heard a lot of positive things about him, but as I said, I've still yet to snipe him. Braithwaite, the one guy I could have sworn I've got him. I might have to check my transfer list. I probably have got him, but he goes for like minimum price like 11.5k is what he's roughly going for. But you can have him for 10.5, 10,750, no problem. Majorjewski, he goes for minimum price. I have missed so many for minimum. It's crazy. I've lost count. It's so bad. That's what I've spent Wednesday and Thursday trying to do, is snipe them like mad. Fatty, he's another one that just goes for minimum price. But for me, like what I noticed with the previous team of the week, these guys just suddenly go up in value, which is kind of crazy, and it might do the same again. Snodgrass, he goes for minimum price. The amount of people that listed him up for minimum price on Wednesday night was insane. He'd hit rock bottom, and even then he was not selling for minimum price. On open bid at times, which was kind of mad, but it was a good. I've got quite a few of them, and it'll be a card I will hold. Quagliera, he goes for about 11.5 to 12k, but there's not real much profit on him just now. But I would say give a bit of time, a bit of patience. He might have a little bit of value in him, and hopefully gets yourself some deals. And Luis Alessandro, he goes for around 10k, so just over minimum price, but he's another card. He hit rock bottom for min, and then people were listing him for like 12k, and he was selling. So be wary of him. I've not been able to nab him yet either, but I'm quite determined to. And Jack Marriott, I've nabbed a few of him over the last few days for around 6, 7, 8k, selling him on for like 8.5, 9k. That's what he's 8.5, 9k is what he's going for, but not much more. But in terms of this week, these are the 12 cards that are standing out for inform investments. The rest kind of are in that higher end bracket. But hopefully you find this useful as always. Let me know in the comments down below if you've managed to get any snipes or investments done. Smash the likes, always, sub to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all later.